Another day and some more time in Skyrim, and we are still looking for that pesky Staff of Magnus. Why? Well, that hasn't been entirely explained. A lot of this hasn't, but we know the location of a group that might know where it is, and we're heading to see them now. Who knows what this will lead to, other than people who have finished this questline before. Anyway, let's go. We're nowhere near where we need to be, so it takes us a little bit to get there. The journey, though, was very peaceful, not a single enemy. And when we arrived, still nothing. No complaint, I'm just surprised. Of course, as soon as we're there, there's the man dying, which is a bit more like what we're used to. Heading into the ruins, we find our old dwarven spider friends. Brilliant. Although they're very easy to handle, so no worries. Eventually pushing through, we end up in a tunnel and meet Chowers Reapers? I'm not sure if we've ever had these before, but they certainly put the ugly in ugly bugger. They're not a great threat though, and neither are the dwarven spears we encounter later. Moving into the boilery gives us our old, wonderful friends, the Falmer, but I wouldn't exactly call them an issue. In fact, the whole area is pretty easy if we ignore any deaths I had. In truth, the deaths were not exactly common. The area was pretty easy, and the deaths mostly were a result of me just not keeping an eye on my health. This place seems to go from ruins to cave and back to ruins again for some weird reason, but we continue progressing and find our way to the Aedrome? I don't know. I was expecting a challenge here, but this massive area was manageable. Even the Shadow Master, who felt like a sort of mini-boss, was pretty damn easy to beat. Of course, the door was going to be locked though. If I didn't have to struggle with the enemies, it was going to be difficult in a different way. I guess we need to find where to go, except that was easy. I simply went the opposite way, kept following the path, and eventually I found a room. I also found a goddamn Centurion Master. I do not need him. I didn't know what to expect, but another one of these giant monstrosities was definitely not what I expected. I was genuinely concerned because these fuckers have killed me before. This one though, it was fine. I expected it to be so much worse than that, but hey, I'll take an easy kill, and I'll also take the keys too. Opening the door, we found magical budget Muhammad Ali, but he seems responsive and we're happy to help him even though we're just really here to help ourselves. We're told to find a crystal, but that was easy. Remember the Shadow Master? Yeah, we forgot to loot him. We head through and find a giant ball, specifically a giant ball with some kind of light thing. We added the crystal, but there seems to be more to this than that and buttons. After a bit of trial and error, it seems magic is the answer, specifically fire and ice to sort of turn it. I thought it would need to be like all fire or all ice, but no, it turns out it's like a specific configuration I need to go for. So we eventually get it there, taking way more trial and effort than I care to admit, but we eventually get it figured out and we get a shiny map. All that effort for a budget GPS. We do learn the magical interference is from Winterhold, which I guess must be the Eye of Magnus even? The paranoid idiot continued in his rambling, but he informed us where the staff is, Labyrinthia, and that's where we're going now, so we're going to get out of here. Vision Man is happy with us, but he warned us. Well, he warned us of potential impending doom. He's very cryptic. Telling us specifically what's wrong would be more helpful, but there we are. Anyway, I go back to the college quickly and take a quick break from questing to deal with a frost dragon. And by deal with, I mean I get crushed by him. He doesn't appear next time, so we continue, but that's not meant to happen. It's very swirly and annoying and wrong. But that's okay, we can just break through with magic, ignore the random person who wants to chat, and go straight on our budget Elvis Palpatine over here. And then boom. We're fine, but we need to make sure the Savos is okay, and he's dead. Oh dear. Anyway, we need to go and protect the town. There's apparently problems here, and that feels like an understatement and a half. There are magical anomalies here. My god, are they strong. Seriously. First time I had to reload, not because they killed me, but because they killed Lydia. Second time, I tried werewolf mode, and it turns out only Lydia is okay with that. Other people, a lot less so. Third time I decided to try a shout that I've never tried before, and I summoned the dragon. He's actually a little helpful, although noticeably he's more attacking the wrong people. And also starts coming after me later. Turns out summoning a dragon does not mean the dragon's on my side. Attempt number 4. I did not summon the dragon, but one bloody turns up anyway and starts freezing everyone. I'm not going to go through the rest, but yeah, they were more intense, including me summoning spirits and zombies and everything to try and help and nothing. Eventually, through sheer force of will, I got it. With that finally done, we head in and we get a task from Mirabelle, and we are sent, unsurprisingly, to Labyrinthia to get the Staff of Magnus even. I will get the guy's name right one day, I swear. Which we need to deal with Budget Palpatine. It's a very beautiful snowy area. We haven't spent a huge amount of time in places like this, and the rooms themselves are massive. We get to the entrance, we meet what I thought was the ghost of Stavros, but it seems more like a vision of the last visitors to come here. I would have listened, but you know, was interrupted by a frost troll. So rude. Inside, we get more visions of the past, and clearly this is going to be relevant in the future, but this hasn't been revealed to us yet. Instead, we head into a room of skeletons. At first, I'm not worried, until that thing starts coming for us. Since when do we have to fight dragon skeletons? Fortunately, this thing is easier than a normal dragon, and we've got plenty of experience killing them, so we're fine. If we're getting further, we get more visions, and then later frost spirit, and a frozen door that actually needs fire magic to get through. Nice that these magical quests actually have a few occasional moments that require magic. Then we get shouted at. Literally, I think that was a shout, and it's time for Draugr. Never was a fan of these, still not, but we're more than strong enough to handle them. Keep pushing forward, and the voice is mistaken us for Thavros, but it doesn't matter, we keep going. Usually I have a lot to say about these places when we visit, but this was pretty standard and pretty easy, minus that one encounter with a Wish Mother. Moving forward, the Draugr are replaced by Spirit Draugr, but that's fine. Until we get here, we're being attacked by soul gems, and they're vicious. We can't kill them, we have to collect them, and I have a brainwave. I have a shout that turns me ethereal, so they can't hit me. I can't hit them either, but they're not enemies. I don't need to hit them, I need to pick them up, and that's exactly what I did. Minus one battle that was hard enough, I had to pull out the werewolf form. It was all nice and easy, and then I finally got to Magnus. They're the mage with the staff at any rate. He's being shielded by two spirit mages, so I go and kill them, which breaks his shield and makes him attackable. Turns out he's not Magnus, he's Mordecai? I have no idea who that is, but yeah, the buttload of health, and he doesn't attack me. Well, eventually he starts, but even then he was pretty damn weak, and I managed to make him pretty damn dead, and loot the Staff of Magnus from his corpse. On our escape from the palace, another bloody Falmer tries to kill us. He wasn't difficult though. We headed to the college, now we've got the staff, and things have deteriorated a lot further. There's obviously more we must do, but not today. Today, or right now, is the time to call it. We've made good progress on this quest line today, and we've got the staff. Next time, I imagine we'll finish off this quest line, but regardless, I'll see you then.